They call me a lucky man. They see my 97 years and marvel at my strengths, but they don't see the ghosts of the century I've outlived. It all began on a dying autumn evening on the road from Luoyang City. I heard it before I saw it, a sound like a human sobbing, muffled by the tall, dry grass. I pushed aside the thorns and found a crane. It was a wretched thing. Its majestic wings were bald and rotting with sores, its long beak tucked hideously into its mangled feathers. Do you pity it, young man? I spun around. An old man in a bone-white robe stood there, leaning on a gnarled staff. His eyes were like cold flint. If you truly care, he whispered, give it the blood of a man. Only then will it fly again. I was young and full of noble fire. I pushed up my sleeve. Take mine. I'm not afraid of a needle. The old man laughed. A dry, rattling sound. Your blood is tainted by the world, boy. To heal a celestial creature, one needs the blood of a thrice-born man. Someone whose soul has inhabited a human vessel for 3 consecutive lifetimes. You were something else in your last life. Only the hermit, Hulusheng of Luoyang, carries the purity you need. I rode back to Luoyang as if the devil were at my heels. I found the hermit, a man who looked as ordinary as a stone, but had eyes that saw through time. He didn't ask questions. He opened a tiny stone box, no bigger than 2 fingers, and pierced his own arm. Strangely, the blood that filled that box was unlike mine. It didn't smell of iron, it smelled of mountain rain. Go, he said, his voice a calm command, and do what you need to do. When I returned to the thorn bush, the white-robed old man was waiting. We applied the sacred blood to the crane's soles. Before my eyes, the rot vanished. New feathers sprout like silver needles. You have woven a thread of fate with us, the old man said, his voice softening. Come, rest a while. We walked for miles into a hidden valley. His home was a simple hut of bamboo and thatch, cluttered and wild. I was parched, my throat burning. He pointed to a small alcove in the wall. There's a bit of nectar there. Drink. I reached in and poured out. Not a cup, but the shell of an apricot pit. As I held it, the world seemed to tilt. The shell grew in my hands until it was as large as a wide-brimmed hat, brimming with a liquid as white as milk. I drank. It was the richest, coolest cream I have ever tasted. In that single swallow, my hunger, my thirst, and every weight of my years vanished. I begged him to let me stay, to teach me the secrets of the stars, but he shook his head. You have a small life to live in the world of men, he said. You lack the iron will for the mountains. But your uncle, he is a seeker. Take this to him. He handed me a bundle wrapped in silk, the size of a soup bowl. Deliver this, but whatever you do, do not open it. As I left, he gave me a final, chilling gift. The nectar you drank will grant you a life so long you will watch every friend and kin you have go to their graves. Do not waste it on wine and lust, or you will find that long life to be a curse. On the lonely road home, curiosity became a physical itch. What could be so precious? I thought. Just one look. I sat by the fire and reached for the knot. As I loosened the silk just a fraction, my heart stopped. 4 blood-red serpent heads lunged out from the 4 corners of the cloth, their fangs bared, hissing with the supernatural malice. I screamed and tightened the knot, my hands shaking. I never touched it again. My uncle took the bundle, and found it filled with celestial grain. He ate it and vanished into the sacred mountains, never to be seen again. Me, I got exactly what was promised. I am 97 now. I have buried my wife, my children, and my grandchildren. I am a monument to a moment of mercy and a moment of weakness. I did what I needed to do. I saved the crane, but I never knew that doing what I needed would lead me to this long, lonely road.